YouTube. Hope you guys are good out there. Gonna kick back this evening, you know. Take the strain off and enjoy some good vibrations.
We're now live on Facebook.
What's up, Facebook? Hope you guys are good out there in Cyberland. Here we are, still quarantined, but from what I can see, we're all making the best of it. And so tonight I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a different theme with these songs, you know. I've been singing a lot of songs about, you know, hope and all that kind of stuff, and tonight I just wanted to kind of like escape and relax a little bit, you know. I think we could all do with that. And so tonight is going to be songs to make babies to, because if there's one thing we can do in quarantine, we can make babies. Yeah. Classing it up as well. I've spent enough time in my PJs almost every day, so I took this as an opportunity to dress up a little bit. I hope you guys are making an effort each day, you know, it helps psychologically. And I'm classing up the drink here as well. We're over the Corona cocktail, and I'll tell you, man, woof, that was a heavy drink.
So Kristen Darlington is on.
Hey, Kristen.
And
Thanks
so
for joining
is
us.
Annie, better known as Annie from Minnesota.
Hey, Annie. Hope you're good, honey.
Jonine is saying it's Justin's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Justin. Well, we might have to dedicate a song to you, man.
So tell us about your cocktail again.
Well, this is not a Corona cocktail. If you watched last week's, I made a rather nasty concoction that I hope many of you did not try. I was feeling that for a couple of days, but tonight I'm just going for the classic, the classy. It's like a date night tonight in my mind, you know? A classy martini, what is this called? Vodka martini?
Vodka martini.
Cheers.
Cheers. And I'm going for a buzz ball. If you guys have ever tried these, they're really good. This is a tequila Rita. So tell them about your theme.
There's a beautiful painting here as well by my wife Tiffany. This is called Flowing and Growing in the Arms of Love. So it's kind of, we're on theme tonight, you know what I mean? We're classing it out, we're getting to the baby making. So, let's see. Well, some of you asked about tipping. I don't really care about that, but if you would like to, you can send something to, my Venmo is at Darius-Lux, so there's always that if you feel like it. I ain't gonna say no. I appreciate wows, I appreciate comments, you know, that stuff helps. This is live, so we can enjoy the live aspect. So yeah, we're doing baby making songs, and I'm sure there's a lot of kids that have been conceived to this song. We got the afternoon. You got this room for two. One thing I'm left to do. Discover me, discovering you. 1 mile for every inch of your skin like porcelain. 1 pair of candy lips and your bubblegum tongue. And if you want love, we'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. Take all your big plans. What plans? We're gonna break them. This is bound to be a while. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonder. I'll use my hand. Your body is a wonderland. Something about the way the hair falls in your face. I love the shape of your teeth when you're crawling towards a pillowcase. You tell me where to go and why do I leave to find it? I'll never let your head hit the bed without my hand behind it. You want love? We'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. Take all your big plans and break them. This is bound to be a while. Body is a wonderland. Your body is a wanderer. Use my hand. Your body is a wonderland. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. And if you want love, we'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. Take all your big plans, we're gonna break them. It's gonna take a while, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Body is a wonderland. Body is a wanderer. Use my hand. Body is a wonderland. Body is a wonderland. Body is a wonderland. That's definitely got some baby making energy, that song right there. I'm sure John's had some luck with the ladies singing that song, you know what I mean? Alright guys, well, cheers once again. Hope you have a nice evening out there in Cyberland, and it's all we can do to entertain ourselves during this time, right?
Cheers! Your brother Dominic just joined among.
What's up, Dominic? How you doing?
Alexander Q.
Maybe our gorgeous little nieces on there. Shoshana's on there. Hey, Shoshi!
Alexander QB.
Hey, Alexander. Hope you're good, good. Probably painting a lot, right? Good time to create. This next song is a song that I wrote on a beach in Hawaii. It's one of those songs I wrote in like 45 minutes. And when I was recording it with the band, they kept referring to it as the baby making song. When I was mixing it with the mixer, he kept referring to the baby making song. The publicist kept referring to the baby making song. And so that's kind of like, was partly why I put this this theme together tonight. Because I don't write a lot of these songs, but this has got some baby making magic to it. So I recommend with this one, just imagining you're on a beach somewhere. Could be Hawaii, could be San Diego, could be Rio de Janeiro. And this song is on my album We the Living. And there's also a nice acoustic version on my album Acoustic Spirit and Soul. The song's called Kick It With You.
Love this song.
If I sang your favorite love song, would that maybe make you smile? If I told you everything will be alright, would you maybe stick around a little while? Now everybody's got their something. Way to have a little fun. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Don't you worry about the things you haven't done. Oh no, don't you worry, 'cause we've only just begun. I said I'm crashing on you. Whoa, would you find some time to play? Whoa, worry about the bills you have to pay. No, no, no. Save your troubles for some future rainy day. Because the way I'm feeling is more than dreaming. Oh, I wanna kick it with you. From the tip of your toes to the tip of your nose. Oh, I wanna kick it with you. Ba 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 ba. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Hey. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. That I've sung your favorite love song. Will you only roll your eyes? Whoa, baby, I would cross the ocean just for you. Oh, maybe if you can, hire a boat for two. Because the way I'm feeling is more than dreaming. Oh, I wanna kick it with you. From the tip of your toes to the tip of your nose. Oh, I wanna kick it with you. Let the world go crazy, but I won't take maybe no one. I wanna kick it with you. From the tip of your toes to the tip of your nose. Oh, I wanna kick it with you. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Some extra baby making crew nephew at the end.
Give some love and some virtual hearts if you
give
love
me some
that
wows, give me some hearts, give me
song.
some comments.
What
I
did you
appreciate
think about
your good
that
energy.
song? I love that song.
Thank you. Well, I did kind of write it for you, honey, so I would hope you would like it.
Oh, thank you, honey. I know. Never.
All right, it's hump night, y'all.
Have a man.
Let's get our shine on right here.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Cheers.
It's nice to class the cocktail up tonight, you know what I mean? Let's see. Alright, well, you know, this next song, I was in two minds as to whether to do this song because the last time I played a song by this guy, we were like live streaming it somewhere in some club. And when we went to write and give him credit for the song and that, within seconds our live stream was shut down. I think it was Instagram. They just shut it down. So whoever's behind this artist is very good at the copyright control.
But he is a favorite.
He is a favorite, and I really
love it.
I couldn't do a theme of music to make babies too if I didn't cover this artist because he's right up there. He's one of the originaters, I think.
Don't say his name.
I'm not gonna say his name.
But his name has once been a symbol, so that's a match.
That's about as much as we're gonna say. So hopefully we don't get shut down, y'all. If we do, well, good night. But don't have to be beautiful to turn me on.
Get into it, you guys.
Just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. Don't need experience. want your extra time and your kiss.
Dance, right, y'all. Let's start dancing.
Got to not talk dirty, baby. If you wanna press me, can't be too flat in my mind. I know how to dress me. Wanna be your fantasy. Baby, you could be mine. Leave it all up to me. Gonna have a funky good time, baby, 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 baby. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm all compatible with her. I just want your extra time, your kiss. Women not girls, they rule my world, say they rule my world. I can reach my mom, not your shoe size, maybe we can do the twirl. Don't have to watch a Tiger King to have an attitude. Leave it all up to me. I'm gonna be a fool, baby, 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 baby. Don't have to be rich, be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm all compatible with her. I just want your extra time and your kiss. Yeah, baby.
Woo!
So nobody write his name in the comments there because I'm going to get in trouble. Prince does not play around. His people don't play around.
Give it up and show some hearts if you love that.
Show some love, show some kisses, show some big ups.
Yes, we have a lot of new people joining, and Lacey says no baby making here, but dancing all over the room.
It all works.
Valerie
Whatever gets you
says
through the evening.
she misses you, Valerie Rona.
Oh.
And
I think we played that song a bunch of times.
why don't you tell people what the theme is for the new people who've joined in?
If you joined in, our theme tonight is songs to make babies to, because if there's one thing we can do while we're stuck at home, it's that we can do it well. And
yes.
you know, people have been. I saw some memes about how many divorces there might be after the quarantine's over, but you know, there's going to be a lot of babies as well. You know, let's acknowledge that. Anyway, yes, you know, that song is dedicated to Justin because it's your birthday. Not because I feel that way about you, but it's your birthday. So, and Justin happened to be from Minnesota, and I actually was in Minneapolis a couple of years ago and had the good fortune to check out Paisley Park right when they opened up to the public. You know, and Prince was a huge hero of mine when I was a kid. You know, I loved how creative what he was. You know, he made music, he played all the instruments, he made weird videos, he made movies. And he was so fearless, you know, in his fashion and the statements he made in his music, and he kept changing and morphing, and you know, it was like a real inspiration as a kid to be a musician. And so going to Paisley Park was an amazing insight. If you're a Prince fan and you haven't had the chance, I'd say it's worth the trip because, you know, it's really like going into the mind of this guy. I mean, there's like a concert room the size of an aircraft hangar, at least, if not bigger. And in that aircraft hangar, there's like 4 different stages. I mean, I heard about this before that you would take people back and play, and I envisaged one stage. There's 4 stages in there. You know, there's one that he did like full band performances with. There's another soundstage set up to shoot videos on. There's another soundstage set up for the solo stuff. There's another one set up for his band, I think Third Eye something they were called at the time.
And he played every instrument.
Just massive scope, you know. It's very inspiring as a musician, as an artist, to kind of see how big he thought about things. But what struck me the most was when you first go into Paisley Park, there's like this lobby that leads through this atrium. And there's all these small side rooms. And as you go into each small side room, you begin to realize that each room he had built as a dedication to each of his albums. And so you walk in the room and there'd be like different paraphernalia from the album. You know, there'd be a big thing of the artwork, and then there'd be paraphernalia from the tour that supported that album. So there'd be posters from the tour. In some rooms it was like, you know, the little Harley Davidsons he had built for him. Sometimes he'd ride them out on stage and he'd put those in those rooms. But what struck me the most was each room had a mannequin with his signature outfit from that album or that tour. And I honestly stood looking at these mannequins and these outfits on the mannequins, and I thought to myself, I don't think that would have fit me even when I was 10 years old.
They were really small.
I know, I mean, I knew the guy was a small dude, you know, no disrespect for small people, but man, it was shocking to me. I mean, he was, that's a lot of energy and magnetism to come from a tiny little dude. And God bless you, Prince. Rest in peace, brother. Thank you for all the good music.
A lot of other people are saying how they were so inspired by Prince early in their music careers.
Yeah, still today.
Shout out to the other musicians.
Shout out to all you musicians out there. Kick back, enjoy a drink.
Cheers!
I know you musicians drink as well. It's part of bringing through the goodness. So, let's see, you know, the female of the species have made me aware that it's not just about being sexy, is it? It's about being romantic. Ladies like a little romance, so I want to kind of like bring this around to a little romance here. And this next song is this is probably the biggest hit I've had, if you could consider I've had a hit. Maybe it's the biggest miss I've had. But this went on my first album, Arise, and I almost didn't record it. I thought it was too cheesy, and I'd originally written it for Mandy Moore. And I just thought, oh, what the H, you know. So I recorded it and it turned out to be the biggest song on my album. This is called Every Single Moment. Every day I'm with you is like Sunday. What kind of day you wanna play? Forget about the world till Monday, 'cause there ain't nothing in our way. No, when we're running wild and free. No, that I only wanna be in every single moment spent with you. It's all I ever wanted. It's all I wanna do. It's a reason to live. When I give all I can give, in every single moment that I am with you. Every step brings us so much closer, but I won't let it slip away. And I don't care where the wind may take us. Let's keep on rolling on our way. Oh, why don't we just disappear? Let's go, baby, far away from here. 'Cause every single moment spent with you is all I ever wanted. It's all I wanna do. It's a reason to live. When I give all I can give, in every single moment that I am with you. For every second that we share, I wanna melt into you. Now that I am not afraid, we got a lot of living to do. given to me is every single moment that I am with you. Did you get your virtual lighters out for that one? It's got a little bit of energy to it.
Woo!
Thank you guys. Thanks for showing some love. Thanks for sticking around.
Show some love if you love it. Let's see those hearts fly up across the page.
But yeah, that song, it's maybe a bit of money, that one. I ain't mad at that song. And it's on my first album, Arise, and then it's kind of like a nice, more, very warm, intimate version, just voice and acoustic guitar on an album I released called Acoustic Spirit and Soul. So you can go and check this out online. I appreciate people listening and sharing and following on Spotify and all that. It really helps the cause. Yeah, people have asked each week about tipping, and you know, I mean, personally, I'm just happy to share. I think there's a lot of people that need money right now, so I wouldn't put myself out there like that. But if you want to, you can send to @Darius-Lux on Venmo. It's there if that's how you want to express yourself. So I got one last song for you guys this evening.
Yes, and let us know what you think on your comments, please. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thanks for all the new people joining.
Yes.
And we're going to be, if you tuned in halfway through, we're going to be reposting this afterwards. So make sure you catch the beginning too. A lot of wonderful songs.
Alright guys, well, I got one last one for you, so cheers. Stay well, stay safe. Send in my love. And if anyone wants to reach out, I'm here for whoever wants to call, speak to me, whatever you need.
Yes, feel free to call us. We love you guys.
And this last song, I only just released it, but I wrote it 20 years ago. And I went to Nashville right at the beginning of my career, and I met this amazing songwriter, Marv Green, and we kind of sat in a room for a day and munched on apples and came up with this song. And it's a real romantic one. It was supposed to have been recorded by Whitney Houston. I've never actually heard that recording. I'm hoping they release it sometime. I wouldn't mind some Whitney money. And she probably sounds amazing singing this. But yeah, this song's out there online. It's called I Feel You. First time I saw everything, I was looking at you. Suddenly I knew I was alive. Now you're here in all my dreams and everything I do. No matter where the world takes me, whatever life may go me, I'll always know this love we have is true. Touch you. These are the arms that hold you close as can be. These are the lips that kiss you. This heart won't exist without you. Whether you're far away or you're right here with me, I feel you every moment that I breathe. times for you. Stay strong. Don't spend all day every day in your PJs. It's nice to dress it up sometimes. And yes, I'm gonna take a break next week. I actually have to play somewhere else, but I might be back the week after.
By the way, hold on.